Hello everybody, it's me again, Maureen with Perfectly Imperfect Jewelry. So I know I had said that I was going to maybe continue doing the eBay stuff, and then I was like, you know what, I have everything out anyway, I'm just going to just do it now. So this will be part 2 of what's Maureen got on eBay, and we'll see how long this lasts. There might actually be a part 3, I'm not even sure. But I'm going to kind of walk you through, at least in the beginning, earrings that are out on eBay. Okay, let's get started. So the first set are these adorable little bejeweled strawberries. So they have the red crystals, and then you've got the green, and they're on a fish hook type of a ear wire, and they are really, really sweet. Very sweet. Anyway, very, very pretty, blingy, gorgeous for the spring and the summer. Again, I mean, how fun is that? So those are there. These are actual shells. These are some sort of a shell that someone has like sandwiched together. They're handmade for sure. They're rather large, and they're on just like a ear hook. But these are very pretty. Nicely done. Then we have these. So these are like 80s earrings. There is a clear glass ball behind this gold swirl. So that's what you're seeing reflecting back and forth. And then you have this nice drop. And then it comes down to what looks to me almost like, it reminds me of a snow globe. So you've got those glass beads here. So very kind of 80s, maybe early 90s, but fun. These are fun. So we have those. I really like these. Again, this is a pair that I was like, if they don't sell, maybe I'll keep them. So I'm going to try to sell them because that is really the object of what I'm doing, right? Right. Okay. So look at these. Oops. These are inlay. So it's mother of pearl, and then you have these inlay pieces that create these adorable birds. They are so sweet. I love these earrings. They're so pretty. And then the back, it's like a silver tone disc. But look at that. Aren't those cute? And the colors are super nice too. I don't know. I'm very partial to those. I don't want anyone to feel bad if you do buy them. Anyway. Okay. So moving on. Monet. I have 3 or 4 pair of Monet earrings. Here's one of them. So these are pretty. Just, the black glass gem with the drop that's got the halo of the crystals. Very nice. Then we have, where's my other pair of these? These are little Monet hoops. Gold tone with the white pave crystal sets inside. Very nice. Monet knows how to make jewelry. That's all I'm going to say. These are also Monet. Look at how pretty. Champagne, cushion cut center stones with like, there's like a gold tone beadwork around them. But look at the shine. Look at how nice those are. And they're French lever backs. Those are pretty. Okay, so that's the Monet. Then I actually put what's called a lot. So it's 3 pair of earrings for sale for one price. Here's the first pair. Beautiful chandeliers. The center stone is like kind of a peridot, kind of a green almost. And then you have these pretty blue rhinestones. Very nice. So that, you get these. And you get these, also kind of that green peridot. Look at the crystals on this thing. Look at these. They're gorgeous. So those, and if that wasn't enough, you get these. So you get 3 pair of gorgeous blingy earrings for one price. Can't beat it. So anyway, those are out there on the eBay. All right, moving on. Let me put these aside here, keep them together so I don't lose my place. All right, next ones. These are Sarah Coventry. These are clips. These are not pierced, they're clips. But they are Sarah Coventry. Cute little clip earrings with, you know, Sarah, her name is always on her pieces. So we got those. And I like these two. These are cute. Peacocks. Peacocks. Blue and purple and like a really light color blue. Very pretty. Very lightweight too. And the back of them are pretty as well. They get kind of the textured back. But how sweet is that? How pretty. I like those. We have these. These are like the little alien cats. I only say that because the eyes make me think of like alien eyes. But little pave crystal kitty cats. We have these. These are kind of a modernist earring. I think these are handmade. They're on a almost like a tile back. But very neat. Quite the conversation piece. They are an inlay that has been resined over. So we have those. We have these sweet little angels. See those? Sweet little angels. If you like elephants, and I know a lot of people do, we have these little dangles, elephants, and all over their bodies there are all sorts of like affirmation words. So grace and honor and power, dignity, loyalty, pride, courage, strong, and joy, life, happy, all very affirming here on these cute little silver tone elephants. If those aren't your style but you still like elephants, I have these little two-tone pachyderms with the trunks up. These are very nice as well. Or why not have two elephants on each ear? So you get the baby pachyderm up here and you get the mommy pachyderm down here, little dangles. Really cute. Okay, so speaking of elephants, I have these as well. These are, I think these are supposed to be shoe clips. They're mother of pearl and little gold tone elephants with this very detailed frame around them. And they have the little clips on the back. So I believe they are shoe clips. These are vintage. These are a vintage piece. Something just fell. We're going to ignore it. All right, more earrings. So I also got some pretty abalone. So these are abalone disc earrings. They have a post. They're pierced. Very pretty. They look nice actually with that, right? Again, gotta sell these, can't keep them. Anyway, those that I'm selling with as a set. These earrings, if I can get them out of the little thingamadingy that they came in. These are dangles. So we got these. So you get the little stud post and then the drops. So the difference between these, so these are actual like one whole piece of shell per earring. And the back of them is the kind of the raw shell. These are pieced together pieces of abalone shell that have been put onto the back of a plastic drop. These are very lightweight for the size. So we have those available for purchase as a set of the two pair. Okay. Next, we're moving on over here. Actually, let me put these away. I'm trying to keep everything together. There is so much jewelry here. It's craziness. I love it, but it's crazy. Okay. Okay. So next, I don't know if people like clowns. Some people love clowns. It's kind of, I think it's one of those love or hate things. I grew up, my mother was so into clowns. She had like this huge clown collection. At one point, there was an entire room of our house that was just floor to ceiling of clowns on every wall. So they were everywhere. I'm not a fan, but some people are, and I respect that. So I have these. These are earrings. They are gold tone with enameling, and they are cute little clowns who are hanging off of like a trapeze bar. And they're on a post, pierced. These have some weight to them, but I think because they're on the post, they probably sit on the ear better than if they were on like a fish hook kind of a wire. They would, I think, pull too much. But this, I think, evenly distributes the weight better. But we have those. All right. And I have this set that's out there. These are vintage as well. So I'm not going to take these out of the bag, but you can see them, I think. These are jade hoops. And these have 14 karat gold posts. So little jade hoops, very pretty, nice, deep, rich veining on the jade, which is nice. And then they match perfectly with this piece. And again, vintage piece, and it is a moth. And his wings are made out of jade. Again, nice veining in the jade. And when I say veining, when you hold a piece of jade up to the light, you can actually see what looks almost like veining, like the same as if you were to hold a leaf up to the light. You can see it. So, and he's got, you know, the gold tone, the little eyes, the antenna. And then on the back, it's a pin, or there's also a little bail here that you could wear it as a pendant. So you get this little jade moth and the jade earrings as the set. So that's not too bad. Again, all this is on my eBay store. So if you have an opportunity to go out there, take a look. So we got that. Okay. Next, talking about vintage, I'm going to show you these. I like these. If you are somebody who wears cardigans a lot, you might be interested in this. Or scarves, either one. But these are vintage scarf clips. And they are the white rhinestones. This one has the hook, and this one has the catch. So you would, you know, put one on each side of the neck of your cardigan, let's say, and then you would just hook it like that. And so it would hold your cardigan in place. So instead of buttoning it at the top, you would just put these beautiful pins on. Think how pretty this would look if you were wearing like a black cardigan with these at the neckline of them. Oh, it's so nice. So they're so much nicer when you don't drop them. Anyway, so they have the pin backs here. So I have those, which I love. All right, let me put these away and we'll move on to the next. So the next thing is also like a scarf or a cardigan clip, but just a little bit different. So these had the, you know, the interlocking. These are little beetle bugs. You see them? Aren't they cute? So they have the red enameling, they have the red wings, and then red rhinestones against the silver tone. And then this is your string. So you would like put one here, and then the string would just kind of hang across your sweater. And they are little pinbacks. So these are really, really adorable. Aren't those cute? Look at that. Look at that. So vintage. Sweet gift. Again, if you're shopping for somebody for a birthday or Mother's Day, that would be a really cute gift for somebody. All right. Also, speaking of the pinbacks, we have this, I should say. This is a vintage Avon breast cancer awareness pin. And this one's really nice because it's got the rose in the center. It's got the diamond cut, and then the gold tone that comes down here with the texture, and then you have the pretty pink enameling. So this is an Avon piece. So that's out there. I had one other one, and it was all crystals. I think it was from the Suzanne Summers collection. It might have been on a video I had put on Facebook, but that one sold almost immediately. So this is the only one of these that I have currently, and that is out there on eBay. Speaking of, you know, Mother's Day presents, if anyone's shopping maybe for grandma for Mother's Day, this is from jewelry maker JJ, and it is adorable. So it is this little picture frame. It's made to look like pewter. It isn't pewter, but it's made to look like pewter. It has the two little roses here with the stem and the leaves. It has the banner that says grandma with the hearts. And then you have your little frame. So you have enough room where you would drop in like the little wallet-size school pictures. And then the back is the pin, and it's marked with JJ. So how adorable would that be? You know, put a grandkid's picture in there, give this to Grammy for Mother's Day. Sweet. Very sweet. All right. I'm watching my time so I don't go too long. All right, so we have that one. And then we have this. Actually, I'm going to do this one instead because this is Avon. And I think this is really cute. And it's vintage. So, this is just a regular gold tone chain. This part is not Avon. However, this is Avon. And it's a little angel. See his wings. He's got his halo. And it's hard for you to see, but it almost looks like he's got little devil horns there too. But anyway, little angel. And the cute thing is that he's got this articulated leg. So he's like kicking, he kicks the star. He's kicking the star. Isn't that cute? Very, very vintage, this one. If you have somebody who's like really into angels or who really likes Avon, this is great. And the thing with Avon is, much like Monet or Napier or Trifari, Avon's another one that when they do a finish on their pieces, the finish lasts a long time. There is no wear on this piece whatsoever. And this piece was from like the early 80s. So, we got that. All right. So, let me put this one over here so I don't forget it. Let's talk vintage some more. So, another piece of vintage jewelry, again, from a fairly well-known jewelry maker. I've shown these at a couple of my jewelry parties, but this is from Sarah Coventry. So Sarah Coventry, there's this lovely chain, and then this is the pendant. And it's kind of like an orangey red, and it's got the bail. But the thing that's really cool with this is that, and her name is on the back of the bail, the thing that's really cool with this particular piece is that you can undo, of course I'm trying to do it now and I'm having a heck of a time here, hold on. You can undo the bail, maybe, here we go. Undo the bail like this. Take this pendant off, and then what you do is the other pendant that comes with it is this blue one, and you would put the blue one on, close the bail, snap it in place, and now you have a completely different necklace. And it's just really, really sweet. The other thing is, I mean, I have these two pendants, but these pendants are available on eBay. So if you got this part of it to get you going, you can buy the pendants in all different colors from other sellers on eBay. So that's really cool, right? So I was like, that's a sweet deal just for the chain and the two pendants. But I happened across two pair of Sarah Coventry vintage earrings. So I decided I'm going to put those in there too. We'll do it as a lot. Sell it together as a lot. So I have these. They're just clip-ons, little buttons, button earrings, Sarah Coventry. And of course, these are not turned the way I would like them to be turned. So I'm going to try to do that right now. And hopefully you can see it. But then the same ones, black button clip-on earrings. So you get this pair, the two pendants, and the chain for whatever the price is, which of course I can't remember, on my eBay store. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to put this away and we'll move on to the next amazing piece. I think I mentioned at the beginning of my previous video that I tend to use my eBay store for things that may be considered vintage or in some cases antique. So I have a couple of pieces I'm going to show you that are antique and would not necessarily be something that, you know, you might think of that you would like fall in love with, but maybe you know somebody, or maybe it just strikes your fancy when you see it. I don't know. But let me get started. So the first one is this. This is dried pressed Edelweiss. Now, Edelweiss is the national flower of Austria. Anyone who has seen The Sound of Music, and I think most of us have at this point, the song Edelweiss, this is what he's singing about. Edelweiss is the national flower. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless our homeland forever. These are very sought after. So it's a locket. So the Edelweiss is in a locket, sealed, but it's a locket on a vintage chain. And it's really kind of neat. So we have that. Also within kind of the vintagey, antique category is this. Now, I will start by saying that normally if I get a locket and it's got a picture in it, it always makes me sad because a lot of these auctions that I'm purchasing because people have passed away. And so their families clean out all their stuff, put their stuff up for auction, either private or through auction companies. But sometimes the families don't take the time to take the pictures out, and that always bothers me. Anyway, I digress. So I have received some lockets, or like that JJ's pin that I was showing you that said grandma. That had a picture of a little boy in a baseball uniform in it. My heart broke. So I took that out. And, you know, it made its way to the trash because I just, you know, I don't want to pass that along. That's private. Anyway, so I always take the stuff out. This particular piece, I did not take the picture out because, first of all, it's a colorized photograph. So it doesn't strike me as being, I don't know. It's not the person to me. It's like a representation of the person. I don't even know if that makes any sense. But anyway, this is a vintage mourning locket. Mourning, like grieving somebody's passing. And it's on a very lovely vintage chain with these faux pearls. And it's got a barrel clasp, and I'm going to put it on this so I can show you a little bit better. But this is what it looks like. It is silver tone here, silver tone chain. You have your faux pearl focal here in the center, and then you have these little station beads throughout. When I first got this, I didn't know what it was. It looked like it was supposed to be something, but I couldn't figure it out. It didn't open like a regular locket. So you look at it and you're like, what is it? And then I noticed this, and this is a hinge. And what you do is you pull from here and you open it up, and there is a picture of this person's loved one, older picture, because this is an older piece, that has had that colorization done. This part of the locket actually says patent pending. So there are some of these that exist. I don't think that there are a whole lot of them in this particular style. But yeah, so that is a Victorian, what they call a Victorian mourning locket. Now, when I started to research mourning lockets, what I found was that you would often see lockets and you would open them up and there might be hair, a lock of hair with a ribbon inside. And all I could think of was, thank God, that is not what this was, because I would have gagged. That would have been the end of me. So thankfully, this was only a picture of this person's loved one, and it was important enough to put it in the locket. So it's important enough for me to leave it in the locket until somebody else purchases this and puts someone special who they choose to remember in this locket. All right, moving on. Cheerier things. This set is fun. So this is also vintage. These are gold tone enameled bracelets. And they have this pretty purple enameling inside with the matching hoop earrings. So it's a nice little set if you know someone who is, you know, kind of partial to enameled pieces. We have that. Also, as far as sets go, this was a nice set. These are clip earrings though, but really nice set. So it is this necklace. Of course, this necklace. The center here is, it's not a stone. It's actually plastic, but it looks really pretty. See, it almost looks like a moon glow. And then it has the earrings that match that same little medallion on this really pretty chain. So we have that. That's available if you know someone who likes that type of a style. Another necklace that I have out there, and it's beautiful, really pretty, is this one. It is silver tone with enamel, like cabochon beads, which is hard to explain. And of course, it's all twisty, twisty, twisty. So let me see if I can fix this. It's been in its baggie, I think, for a little while. Everything goes in baggies. Okay, so, all right, let me put this on the form. It will be easier if I put it on the form. Okay, so we have to straighten this out. That's what we have. Okay, here it is. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. So 3 strands or 3 chains, and you have these kind of like marbly cabochons and then the black. And it is such a pretty necklace. Very, very nice. Beautiful hardware too on the back. Decent amount of adjustment here. Really nice. You know, contemporary. This is not vintage, but really, really nice piece of jewelry. Lovely. We have that one. The other one I have, this one is artisan crafted. And I always have trouble getting this the way I want it to go. Because, you know. Okay. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to try. So, it's supposed to go. Hold on. Maybe this way. Oh. This is what happens when the jewelry's smarter than me. Okay. There we go. So, it is these swirls, and then you have these little medallions here all over the necklace. Gold tone, kind of like a copper, like a antiqued or distressed copper. Isn't that nice? And then in the back, it's got a hook clasp. Very pretty, very nicely done. Somebody spent quite a bit of time making that. Another one, this, I do not think that this is handmade. Although I could be wrong. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's chunky. We'll give it that. Newer piece. Not handmade. It's by Lucia. She is a designer actually in New York, now that I remember. But there's this piece. Very chunky. Lots happening here. Lots of textures. So you've got the swirl here that's got one kind of texture that goes down to this swirl. And then you get like these little knobby kind of beaded swirl. And then this one, the big focal one down here at the bottom. And then you have this chunky piece here, again with kind of that knobby finish. And then up here, same kind of thing. You get this like swirl. Lots happening. Very cool piece. Very modern. Statement. Definitely statement jewelry. But really cool. I like it. That's the kind of jewelry I like to wear sometimes. Nice, big, oh, bold. This one, also, kind of a statement piece. I love the colors, though, on this piece. I think that's what I like the best about this one. Hold on. I have to, like, put it on the form so that you can see it. So, it is like a bib style necklace. Look at the pretty color. It's like a berry or a cranberry color. Isn't that nice? It looks really good with my lipstick right now. But anyway, gorgeous beads on here. They're plastic. They're plastic, but they're very faceted and they're in super good shape. They're not scratched up at all. So you're seeing all that brilliant faceting when the light hits it just right. I mean, how pretty is that? I love this. It's really nice. So that. Okay. This piece, I'm pretty sure is artisan made. And again, Not necessarily for everybody, and that's okay, but really kind of cool just the same. So hold on. I'm going to get it placed as best I can on the form. So this is what it looks like. So it is verdigris on purpose. It's supposed to look like verdigris with the copper. And you just have these big chunky links here in the chain, and then they're all like together with this copper wire that's like creating the bail for it. And then you have these copper, almost looks like nails, but they're not, that are hanging off of here. But really cool artisan piece. It's very neat. So, oh, in the back too, if you look here, let's get this big chunky hook and lots of adjustments. You could wear it up or you could wear it down, either way. So that one. Another one I have looks like it was made by hand. This one looks like it could be from Middle East, or at least Middle East inspired as far as the design of it. So it's this one. So you have this like brass pendant with the stone, natural stone that hangs down here. And then you have these hollow, but they're brass beads with the natural stone that go up here to this cone bead. Isn't that nice? Look at that. If I can get it on here right. How pretty that is. And then the clasp on this is this really oversized hook. Pretty. Somebody made that. And they did a nice job. It's very nice. Unique. Very unique piece. I like it. Okay. Next one. Oh, this one I like a lot too. And I'm going to tell you, I have searched high and low. These are artisan made pieces. This one. And each one of these is signed, and I cannot for the life of me figure out who the artist is. But I decided, you know, I'm going to try to, you know, sell it. But it's like a safari charm necklace. Every one of these is in, I think, bronze or copper. It could be like a bronze. And then it has the verdigris. So it must be copper because he's got like the verdigris paint that's over it. And then all these cute little like accent beads hanging down. So you've got your zebra, you've got the antelope, and let me see, what else we got? Hold on, I gotta put it so it's the right way. All right, so you have your antelope, who's the bottom one. He's your focal for your pendant. And then you've got elephants and camels and zebras. I mean, how incredibly fun is this? It's a beautiful piece. Every one of these little animals, let me see if I can find one that you can really, really see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. Let's try him on the camel. They're all signed. You see that little chicken scratch in there? It's a D and then like a squiggle. So these are all made by the same person, and they're all hand signed. But for the life of me, I can't figure out whose they are. And I'm sure it's a very expensive piece. And it is absolutely beautiful and adorable. So anyway, it's on eBay. You can take a look if it's something that you think you like. But it's a gorgeous piece of jewelry. And I would love to be able to give the artist some credit, but I can't figure out for the life of me who the artist is. Okay, let me look real quick. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No. The rest of it for now I'm going to leave, but that's the highlight of what I have to show you. It's out there. It's on eBay. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with me. All of the eBay information is going to be in my comments box down the bottom. Please subscribe to my channel and like the videos if you like them. And if you have any questions, hit me up. All my information's there. And I hope you have a perfectly imperfect day. Bye.